Yo, what's up, everybody? Bag of Churros here, coming to you live from another Warships season 33. Check it out. Look at that. I wish I could zoom in on this 12 fight win streak, man. And I wish I could go back so you could see my chart. It's been pretty amazing, guys. I know that if you saw my last video, I think I recorded one yesterday. I was just about to get into 21. Couldn't win that boss fight. But I said something along the lines of like, hey, I'm going to make another video in a few hours. And once I level up. And man, did I level up. So here's my base. Guys, this base is freaking amazing. Take a screen grab. It's probably, look, I mean, there's YouTubers and then there's everybody else. And everybody has an opinion. But I think this is the best possible base at this possible level. I mean, look at this chart. It's pretty unstoppable. But what's even more is like, look, 2 engines left, 3 engines left, 2 engines left. One guy finished me at a minute 39, minute 26. Oh, this guy was good. Popeye. Actually, I remember this one. This one was a tough one. I almost lost that one, I think. 2 engines left. 4 engines left. Holy smokes. 52 seconds. This guy took forever. And then 2 engines left. This is the base, man. This is what you want. Now, I don't want to deceive you. It's not enough to have the base. You're going to have building health and building damage. So this thing, by the way, man, really put me over the top. I had 1 building health. I mean, damage. But then I got the flamethrowers. If you followed my last video, kind of, rejiggered it just a tiny little bit. This has been amazing and is probably a big part of why we're doing so well right now. But yeah, copy this base. But again, make sure to have building damage. Make sure to have building health. We even have building health 2, which is way down here. That's the way to do it, man. I think what we're going to do very shortly, probably the next hour or so, we're going to get our Doom Cannon. I think that's going to put us into level 22. I mean, guys, I could not be more proud of where we are right now. I haven't looked at the top players and see if we're maybe in the top 500 or anything like that. If we're not, we're probably getting very close. I know I can check real quick right now, but it takes forever to scroll. But yeah, this is the base, man. Copy it. Love it. Do whatever you want with it. I am gonna change it. You can see here that I've got 185 tokens. Everybody at the top, you look at the top players. This guy right here, whatever. Anyway, look at all those guys. They all have double shields. So yeah, it seems like double shields is the way to go. I don't have enough tokens for that. For me to switch to double shields instead of double blasters, which double blasters under a shield with an amp. It's just as good, maybe. But I am, just because every single person in the top, like 25, 50, maybe even top 100, they all have double shield. If I can get these 15 more tokens before the season ends, which is, 2 days and 16 hours away, I will switch to double shields. That's, I think, going to be the final sort of push point. If we're able to do that, what we're going to do is probably go with, you can see I photographed when I was at 10, at 11, and then now I'm at 12. That's probably going to be the cover of the video. But where I'm going to go with it is that very base, super, number 1 player in the world right now. I feel like I can do this, if I get my 2 shields. Thought it was going to click. And then he's got the amp. I've got 5 rockets, he's got 4, but etc., etc. You guys know how that stuff works. So yeah, so that's where I am. Do you guys want to see a couple battles? Raise your hand. I can't see you anyway because I'm recording this. It's not live. But let's watch one defense and one attack. I mean, there's really nothing special about either. Let's watch Popeye because this one was very close, if I remember correctly. First, let's watch his attack on our base so you can see how our base works. Personally, I'm not a the biggest fan in the world right now of rocket chopper attacks. But it does work. Obviously, he was very close. So he's doing a good job of leading with bullet, keeping his choppers safe. And I think almost everybody, I would have to say 90, if not 100% of the attacks are coming from the left side, which only helps for this base. Let's watch. You know, at this level, at the high 21s, what's happening, I suspect it's true at the 22s and whatnot, it's just methodical. And I think he's doing a good job. He was able to do a really nice split with those delay drops. And he just has to kind of get through the base. Now, the reason this base works, if you want to talk about it, is because there's shock mines at kind of like every step, you know. So as he's coming in, we're slowing him down. Our shockers are slowing him down, and at this point, it's not really about beating him. It's about just getting a better time, you know? Man, Popeye, shout out. What a great use of GBE. You know, he hit the mines at the right moment. He kept his troops safe. He shocked when he needed to. He barraged the shield. Couldn't have done it better myself. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I could have. I don't know. I haven't gone up against a base like mine. Let's see what we did to him. And by the way, guys, what I want to say about this is I'll give you some advice for this season, for next season, for all seasons. It doesn't seem like the meta changes. The meta is always, for the past, I don't know, let's look at this real quick. Look at myself here. Click on it, profile, seasons played. Seasons played 25. You see that down there? So I've played pretty much every season, and I can tell you with confidence that it's always the same. The meta is always heavy choppers with bombers. So in a season like this, where you go, hey, should I get, you know, you're looking at the tree and you're going, hey, you know, what's going to be the meta? Oh, everybody's doing really well with choppers, you know, or whatever it was at the beginning. Seekers are doing really well. It always ends up the same. It always ends up heavies maxed, heavy choppers maxed, usually with Kavan. That's the only big difference this time. Could we do better with Kavan? Yeah. Heavy choppers. And so, you know, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time going after anything else. We'll go here if we have to at the very end, like maybe tomorrow or the next day. The very, very end of the season, if we find ourselves stuck, we might go to Kavan and try to make a Hail Mary. I did that last season where we had, I think it was Sparky in the beginning, and then I got Kavan, and it didn't help much. So I don't want to make that mistake again. It's going to cost me like 40-some keys to switch to Kavan, and I don't know that he's going to be that helpful. Where were we? We were going to watch our attack. So our attack, you'll see here. Oh, I guess we attacked from the right. I always want to attack from the side where you see the most engines closer. So it looks like I did 4-4 here with shock knuckles. Check that. Check 1, 2. I said that wrong. 5-3. man, that was scary even in replay. Even in replay, I thought we might not win that one. Holy smokes, that was crazy. Yeah, we had to Hail Mary that last engine. We had to BART out the one on the lower left. I mean, that guy Popeye is probably like, damn, I can't believe I lost that battle. That was a tough one. Guys, by the way, like, I can lose at any minute. I mean, these are all really close, really tough battles. We do happen to have an amazing base, which is sort of giving me some confidence there. But you guys want to get into some live battles? Raise your hand again. Yep. All right, cool. Let's do it. So again, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Like I said, you can't really beat that chart. And I mean, even if you look at this, we're on a 12 fight win streak. So I'm feeling good. Obviously, I'm hoping to win. But this might be a boss fight because we're right on the border of 22. So there's a high likelihood that we could lose this. You know, it's so funny how these videos work out. You always want to sort of like record the big win. Always ends up being a big dud. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I typically like to go 5-3. I really only go 6-2 when it's like exceptionally compact base, you know, where I really feel like I'm going to lose a lot of bombers. So let's see what we get, okay? And then you guys know I like to wait till the end of the clock. So let's be patient and see what we get. Damn, just looking at these bases, man. Just looking at these bases, it's already like, oh, what in the world are we going to do here? I mean, this is as dirty as it gets. I mean, he's got everything, amps and blasters and rockets. And how do you even start to attack this base? Now, okay, so like, here's what I'm saying. I'm seeing a bunch of defense over here on the lower right, but not any engines, so it really doesn't make sense to go that way, right? So a lot of stuff here, but at least you get an engine if you attack on the left. So we're going to attack left. We're going to start to BART out the things that can hurt us, which are the shock troop. The shock launcher is going to slow us down, and probably this shock blaster. And then just kind of like see how it goes. We're going to keep our troops together. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, Wow, 3 seconds. Man, that was close. Oh, those close ones are always the worst. It's like, man, could we have done one thing better? Could we have, flared sooner? Could we have used our GBE a different way? Ah, inevitably, every single time I make a video, I start to lose. But still a good fight win streak, guys. I just wanted to kind of share with you how we were able to get there, and what we're up to these days, and where we're going next. We have the where can I think of this? So chest. Why couldn't I think of the word chest? We have our chest now. This could be the missing ingredient to get us to 22. We're going to go ahead and get the Doom Cannon. I'm going to go ahead probably, and I'll go ahead and get it now. I'm going to cut the video though, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right about here, where the flamethrower is, right in the middle. Although I also, you know what, I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to put it over here, so it can be amped up and then also held. So I'm going to do that. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it right here, right where the trophy is. Let's do that. Well, unfortunately, our shock isn't hidden anymore. So let's do this. Let's put that away. It's not amped. Let's switch it with the gun so it can be amped. We don't really need the amp. All I really want here, whoa! All I really want is for this to be amped, but more importantly, to be within the shock blaster range, so that I can hold you as you're making your crazy little attack. What I'll do, try to make room for the shock right about there-ish, and then I'm going to hide it, so I probably need to put this away, hide it. And hiding is so funny, right? Everybody knows you have something behind your behind your little trophy there, something like that. Going forward, you don't want to put your minds too close together to each other. I don't know if that's going to work. You guys want to see if that's going to work? I think it is, because one, it's amped up, so that means what we're hoping for is that, damage amp plus doom equals instant death for any choppers that might be coming around. But also, what I really like is this 1, 2, 3 combination, so that I want to be able to hit you with the doom as much as possible. But for me to do that, it has to be within the circle of the shock blaster. So I think that this is going to get us to 22. I really hope so. I mean, these doom cannons are 3, so level 3. So they're freaking no joke. Oh, the lone loss. All right, let's do it, guys. Maybe I can win a couple fights with you on the line. If not, I'm going to keep doing it, and hopefully we get there. Hope you enjoy. Let's see. Let's see what happens. 3 up, 3 down. 5-3. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. It's Good Friday. Oh yeah, this is an easy win, guys. Easy win. You guys have seen me do this attack. When there's a bunch of stuff like this, I usually, just for the methodical win, I'm going to go ahead and go to 6. You can win with 5-3, and maybe it might even be faster. But I feel like it's a little bit safer to do it with 6-2. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to attack from the right. I think, again, probably get a better time if we attack from the left. But we're not in it for the time this time. This instance, we're not in it for the time. We're just going to finish him methodically and hope that he fizzles, because I think there's a strong chance he's going to fizzle. He probably doesn't have choppers. Let's go ahead and start dropping, but we're going to drop on the right. Not normal. Normally I would drop left. Wow, are those attacks hard to watch or what? Sweet. There you go. I'm not super curious to see his approach, because we won it and we won it pretty easily. But I do want to see how that Doom Cannon did. There you go. The problem here was it was too easy to shock all of it, because you could just hit the shock right here and get both the blaster and the Doom. Also, the amplified Doom didn't do a lot because it was shocked and it was bullet. So we're going to switch them back the way I thought maybe we should in the beginning. Right now it's showing purple, that it's still amped. But I don't think that's the case. No, it's not the case. Um, he be able? I would say he. Apologies, guys, but will they still be able to shock both of these? I think so. I think if you shock the gun, you probably get the shock launcher and the doom. So that may not be ideal. Let's try that. If that doesn't work, then we'll switch it again with the trophy. That was quick. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Brutal fights. Dang. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Okay, I think we're gonna pick your poison, right, guys? What do you do here? I don't know. I think we're gonna attack on the right because I feel like attacking from the right might be a little bit easier. But our troops are gonna want to go up this way. We're gonna have to like flare, but when we flare, oh, it's gonna be tough. Not feeling good about this boss fight. Maybe we can bard out this one. No, it's a waste GBE, I think. Oh, I'm going to try a mini split. Let's go here. One. Wowza. Oh! Yes! Oh my goodness. Man, these fights are brutal. The old 1 second win. Ooh, man, that was tough. Yeah, I might retire at 22, guys, if I can get this last win. These fights are so brutal. Man. Let's see. lost his Kavan early. No doubt that was a big problem for him. I mean, why would you do that? He's 7 boats on the left and 1 on the right. Of course, Kavan runs that way and gets clobbered. I still don't think this is in the best place. I feel like we're not getting enough juice out of it. Where could we go with it? I feel like I want it to get more action. Maybe more in the middle, like we originally planned. Let's try. I also don't like that this kind of gives them a path to just go up. We could try to switch it with this boom. Switch the boom. I don't know. You guys have advice? Maybe leave me a comment. I think only like 10 people watched my last video, so maybe nobody's watching these. But if you are watching it, leave me a comment. What do you think I should do? Let's just try it. Whatevs. Is that reasonable? I don't like that as much because now our booms are too close to each other and they can get shocked. In fact, you can shock all 3 of these with just 1 shock. I don't like that. Let's go back. But I don't like that either. So I'm thinking, what to do? Try putting it in the middle because it's not amped anyway. Or I could switch with the gun. That won't get me too much benefit. Let me try to, for now, how about I switch this? That's where I want it. But now I've got too much boom doom cannon stuff. That's a lot of the same kind of stuff. So let's switch. Let's switch. This is gonna be good. Let's switch this with this. But then switch this with this. What do you guys think about that? I'm not digging it as much. Let's just try it. Fine tuning. Did you see my last video about fine tuning? We gotta fine tune. Happy Easter. Hope you guys are having a good time. Another brutal level. This one doesn't feel as bad. The triple shocks. Shock blaster down there. I think we're going to attack from the left. Try to stay up on the north side. Yeah. Launch bullet on the south. Work the shocks with GBE. I feel like we should win this one. Famous last words, huh? Let's see how it goes. We're about 10 seconds behind. Let's say we go boom. 1, 2, 3. Always lose our boss fights. Oh, Azunda. 220. Man, how do you do that? There is a weakness in the base. Let's go back to the way it was. Let's see. Was this one? That was first. This guy was second. This guy was third. Is that the way it was? Let me check real quick. My old photo. No. Where was it? Come on. Sorry I have to see all this, guys, but this is live, man. Doing it. Was it like that? Oops. Nope, that's the wrong button. Let's go here. Increment. Enemy. Okay, it was boom, flame, cannon, rocket. Boom, flame, cannon, rocket. Yep, it was like that. Got to figure out what to do. So, did you guys notice the problem and why we lost that last one? It was a smart guy. We're sort of left loaded. So if you attack from the right, which seems like the scarier side, probably do better. Obviously he did. Thinking out loud here, guys, so maybe I should cut the video and do some of this thinking on my own. We're at 2184. I'll do one more live hit. I really think that the challenge is figuring this guy out, where to best do it. Let's do what we were going to do before, just to see how it works. This is weird because now you can shock these three things with just one shock, and they're all long-range weapons, so I don't like that too much. But let's just try it out and see what happens. I feel like maybe a gun? A tower would be nice there. GBE. How far does it reach? Medium. Let me mitigate a tiny bit. So at least we still have one long range weapon. Okay, let's try it. Oh man, we're gonna have to retire, guys. This is crazy. Look at this base. What do you even do? This is like one of those top bases. If you look at the top players in the world, it's got every freaking thing you can possibly have. We're going to attack on the right. I wonder if we should switch to 6-2 because it's going to be so brutal. No. I think what we're going to... Okay, this is maybe not the best advice. What we're going to do is we're going to BART. I'm going to GBE this guy, the lower left. Keep our troops together. Hug the top right side of the screen. What do you guys think? All in? Man, he is mowing through us. Hopefully he's using Seekers. That way we can beat him. The Seekers will not beat our base. Guys, I made two big mistakes. Could have won that one. Man. Oh, we did. Oh, so let's talk about it. Man, my two mistakes were, one, I totally lost sight of the engine in the middle left. I thought once we got that top one, we were done. And then mistake number two is I thought he was hitting us with seekers, and I thought it took him so long to get that last engine. I thought he was done. I thought he had fizzled. And so I just kind of took it easy and was kind of cruising to victory, keeping my troops together. You know, I didn't Hail Mary anything or really use my GBE. So it's like they say in sports, don't stop playing until you hear the whistle. Holy smokes. I was overconfident and I totally thought we had that. Now, luckily we did win, but man, I took my eye off the ball. Let's see how that Doom Cannon did. That was decent. I still feel like our Doom Cannon is not in the best place. Man, I really thought that was going to get us into 22. I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to go away from my number one plan, which is keeping my blasters together. I'm going to do this. I'm hoping we can get more life out of our Doom. And I'm also going to switch minor things, right? Because what's going to happen is everybody's shocking these three things. So I don't mind that because these are more short range and this is still long range. And you got a gauntlet here. If you go boom, boom, doom. What I'm hoping happens is if I get attacked from the north, then maybe this guy can hold onto the Doom. And this guy for sure is going to hold onto the Doom. Guys, I got to go eat. This video's getting long, so it's going to be a little bit brutal. I do think we're going to get to 22. But it's going to take a few battles. Okay, so I'll make more videos, but I don't want to get too super long. Alright guys, take care. Happy Easter. Love ya. Subscribe. You know all that good stuff. Later.